Hi everyone. Well, I finally decided to make this video. I have thought about this. I've had a YouTube channel for quite a while and I just now decided to do it. There was other times for quite a while that I was like, "Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to make a YouTube video." And at that moment I would have myself really convinced that I was going to make a YouTube video. Then I was just like, I ain't going to do it. Who's going to listen to me? Nobody's going to be interested. What am I going to talk about? I was just like, fuck it. So I never made one, but now why not? Screw it. Anyways, the reason why I put Upchurch and Nepharius as a hashtag in my videos is because they are actually the reasons why I decided to make a video. Because I would usually get on YouTube and I'd watch videos. I'd be like, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. But something about Nepharius and Upchurch, especially with everything that's going on. And I don't rap. I'm not a rapping mom, but I like them both. I'm just like, I started with Upchurch, and then of course went to Nefarious' video through Upchurch. But I really enjoy their videos. Like if I'm stressed the hell out, because I'm a single mom, I get stressed out. As soon as I go to one of their videos, I'm cool. And of course, you guys know this because you watch their videos. Um, but as far as the content in my videos, it's just gonna be random. I'm just going to talk about anything and everything, depending on what mood I am and what's going on. So expect that. It's just going to be a bunch of random stuff. Um, I'm a really cool person. I'm down to earth. I got a great sense of humor. I like putting smiles on people's faces, even though if I'm feeling like crap myself. But like I said, with everything that's going on, I see so much division with everybody. It's saddening. It really is. It's really heartbreaking because we got things going on in our country and all over the world actually, but in our country, we got people hating an individual because of their skin color. That is beyond me. Like, I really, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I don't understand how somebody can personally hate somebody because of another person's skin color. Like, there's so many fucking cool people out there. And I could tell you right now, I am mixed with white and Puerto Rican. And I have children who are mixed with Puerto Rican, white, and black. So I'm not racist one bit. I just can't stand idiots. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Mexican. I don't care. I just don't like idiots. I don't care what color you are. So that's why I stay to myself. I'm a homebody. So I would love to see the day that people actually sit down and say, you know what, with a person of another color and say, let's talk. Because that's really what it all boils down to. Other than that, you're just being raised with ignorance. You was taught that. Racism is taught. It's not something that you're born with. It's taught. We all, with common sense and logic and reasoning, know this. It's something taught. That's the problem with the world today. One of the main problems is racism. And the reason why I'm bringing up Upchurch is because I do not have not one redneck friend. I don't. But I think rednecks is cool as hell, even though I don't have a redneck friend. I would love to have a redneck friend. I mean, in my neighborhood, you got what's called hillbillies, but I briefly talked to, I mean, they're cool people, but whether you're hillbilly from the city, whatever, my thing is like, if you're not my type of person, you're not my type of person. There's just certain people I don't want in my life because I have children. So, just like I met black people, I would talk to them for a few minutes and I would already know right back, nah, I can't invite these people in my inner circle. My thing is if you're a good person, you're a good-hearted person at heart, I don't care who you are. I don't. I just have not had the fortunate luck. I guess you would. Did that sound stupid? Fortunate luck. I don't know, but you know what I'm getting at. But um, as I started watching Upchurch's videos, I was like, he's a white boy. He's a redneck. He ain't about that racist shit. I'm watching his fucking videos, and I watched them ever since. And I just started watching his videos about, I'd say, 3 months ago. And then I went to Nefarious' video, started watching his, and I was like, I'm watching his too. So anytime I'm on YouTube, I'm watching three things: Upchurch, Nefarious, or like something funny. I don't get into the political stuff. I don't like watching, gruesome. I don't get into all that. I just don't do that. But don't get me wrong, I have watched that stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea. But everybody, I just wanted to say, please don't hate somebody for the color of their skin. Actually get to know somebody. I personally know how racism feels because I was raised up the brown kid in a predominantly white family. The only brown kids that was in the family was me and my brother and my mom. which she wasn't a kid, but you know what I mean. So I was catching racism from both sides, from both blacks and whites. I was either hearing the N word from one side, or I was being hate on the other side because of my skin color, pretty much. Either way it went, it was fucked up, and I know how it feels, and I was raised in it. So, and it fucked with me for a very long time. It really did, up from childhood into my teenage years, up until my 20s, and I'm 42 now, and it's really saddening. People need to get it together, because at the end of the day, if you're a racist, you're a dumb fuck in my book. You're just a dumb fuck, and I don't roll like that. So I know this was a bunch of rambling, but I hope you guys feel me. You know what I mean? Because this is what our children are being. This is the world that our children are being brought up into. But you make a difference in how you raise your children. Raise them to be loving, caring, responsible individuals who ain't shown racism. Don't teach them that, please. We've had enough of it. It has to stop somewhere. It has to stop now. Don't don't even invite people in your inner circle if you even hear them say something remotely racist. Don't even fuck with them, because that's where it starts. If you really pay attention to people, you can pretty much get a feel of how somebody is in 5 minutes just talking to them. I mean, at least that's how I am. So please just, do the right thing with everything going on, especially now. I'm not a political person, but I don't know. With this Democrats and Republican and Trump being in office, it's just got worse. And I don't like to touch on subjects like that, but it has to be. It has to be addressed all the time. It has to be addressed. Don't raise your children to be racist. And please, like I said, just reach your hand out to your neighbors. Because our communities is being tore up with racism, with violence, drugs, everything. So if we can make a change, even if the smallest change, it has to start at home. That's the first place it has to start. And that's where it's most important, is at home. Because the outside world will rip your children to fucking shreds if you don't raise them the way they need to be raised in this world that we're living in right now. It's not the same like it was in the 80s and 90s. Things have got much worse, and we all can agree to that. So please, I want to just leave everybody with this. Love each other. Unite. Stop the division. And I know to some people it's like, oh, that's corny. No. If you have that frame of thought, you're immature. You must be a kid. Don't get me wrong, I know there's adults that have that mind state, but ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Not a motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? So, everybody, have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll be back with more randomish, I guess. All right, bye.